Welcome to People. I'm Micah Mater. 'Tis the season to celebrate, but for many, it's a difficult time financially. Thanks to generous programs across the city, though, there are as many ways to get some help as there are to give. And we're going to feature many of those opportunities here on People over the next couple of months. But to get things started, we have two Chicagoans making a difference in studio with us today. Jaquez Thomas, just 19 years old. The young businessman is launching his first turkey giveaway. We'll hear about that. And Rosella Bynum has been at this for a little longer. She's here to tell us about her first toy and coat drive. Welcome to both of you. So it's cool that we've got your first. Both of you are doing first.
Yes.
But you've been doing this for a while, giving back. Why?
Well, it started with my mother in the church, and throughout my younger years, I have definitely experienced my mom giving back, not just monetarily, but also through her love and support to help those that was in our community, even giving them shelter in our home.
Yeah,
So
and that makes a difference for people. And we do it a lot during the holidays. Now, this is your first time doing this.
Yeah.
19 years old. A lot of 19-year-olds aren't thinking about that right now.
Right.
Why?
So I wanted to do this because when I was 14 and in elementary school, I received a donated turkey. And so I was like, one day I'm going to host a turkey giveaway because I kind of felt ashamed. And I'm sorry, I wanted to do this since I was 14, but it was 5th grade. I received a donated turkey. And I was like, one day I'm going to host this and I'm going to be able to let people know it's okay to receive and not feel ashamed. Everybody's not perfect. So,
Right.
yeah.
How do you go about doing something like this for the first time, especially?
Yeah. So one thing I did was I reached out to a whole bunch of people and asked them if they can donate and support to it. Got a shout out Amy Riddlewright from 100 Truck Wreck, who sponsored majority of the turkeys. And then it's finding volunteers as well to help support the actual event. And so it's been truly amazing, though.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, it makes you feel good, doesn't it?
It really does. And joint venturing with other not-for-profit organizations, it really do help. You can go there and tell them your idea and your vision, and they can come and collaborate with you. And that's a good way to get volunteers. Like, for example, my church, Calvary Redemption Center, is in Skokie, Illinois. We have a lot of people that are willing to serve.
Does it surprise you that people are so willing to donate and to serve?
Yes, and no. I really thank Amy, though, because I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the turkey giveaway this year. And so I'm happy that she had believed in my vision, like you were saying. And especially for me to be so young, I thought people would be, kind of nervous and, don't want to donate because, maybe he's not really going to do it. But she didn't even ask many questions. She just said, okay, come up with a proposal. I sent it, and she approved it. So,
And just like that.
Yeah.
What do your friends say?
So my friends are surprised. So my story, I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations throughout my lifetime. And so if you was to ask someone where I would be 5 years ago, they wouldn't be doing this, right? They would say something negative. And so they are really happy and proud for me. But my whole goal with everything that I do is to inspire other young people to want to give back as well and break those stereotypes. Age is just a number. You can do absolutely anything you put your mind to.
You say you have trials and tribulations. Do you mind sharing?
Yeah, so for starters, I grew up around a lot of negative influences. And so I used to fight a lot. I used to be super bad in elementary school, but it was my elementary school principal who mentored me and helped shape me into the person I am today. And I honestly didn't even know how much of a mentor he was to me until I graduated. And so every week I go into his office and I talk to him, and he would talk to me, and I would just be like, okay, what is this man talking about? But he actually helped me a lot, and I didn't have my father in my life neither. And so I have 5 siblings. Out of all 6 mama kids, including me, I was the one who gave her the most troubles. And so she's even surprised to this day. I never wanted to go to high school, never wanted to go to college.
And now you're in college.
Right.
Look at you.
Yeah.
And giving away turkeys later
Yep.
today. And you too, I mean, is it tough if people are watching today? Is it tough to do it? Is it a lot of work to give back?
I believe you have to have the passion, and I believe if you come from a background where you actually witness and experience the struggle of families, and then you have a role model, like my mother was my role model, and then being able to give back. He's such a good example. He just cheers my heart because of the fact that there's a family that reached out to me, and her son literally, it's I have a single mother's program, layaway program.
Wow.
I'm helping single mothers give back to cars and vehicles where their credit is not good. And so Rockwell, I just want to give a shout out to him. Got to have him to speak. And he is an example of a family that my mother took in.
Wow.
So I'm really proud to do what I do. It really comes with passion and drive.
Good luck to both of you. You're fabulous. You're a very good inspiration for those who are
Thank you.
watching. The turkey giveaway is today from 8 to 10 a.m. at the Whitney Young branch of the Chicago Public Library. That's at 415 East 79th Street. And Rosella's Toy and Coat Drive is happening December 8th at Take Flight Spirits. That's at 8038 Lincoln Highway in Skokie.